Trividam narakasyedam dwaram nasana namatmanaha kamah krodha stada lobha tasmad detatrayam yajit.
Can you get me the reference first?
This is Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, verse 21.
So I had this is dealing with Kama Krodha again.
Yeah, it's a lobha also. So kama, krodha, and lobha means it's lust and anger, maybe rage here. It's not kopam is anger. Krodha means rage. Lobham is like a
greediness.
Yeah, exactly. So this verse talks about lust, rage, and greediness. So I mean, it also talks about the soul. So it's basically what it says that if you have these three elements in a high level, then that will destroy the soul. So in a level of soul, it will corrupted if you have this kind of a high levels of these three elements.
But what's the difference between being intelligent and having soul? Like, what's the difference between intelligence and soul?
I mean, we don't know. In Bhagavad Gita, most of the verses, maybe not most of the verses, maybe half of the verses, it talks about soul. But we don't know about what Bhagavad Gita referred as a soul. I mean, some verses it refers soul as a once you are done with your life, like you dead, your soul will be out of your body, and then soul will take another form. Like you reborn again, like incarnation. It talks about incarnation, all this kind of stuff. So it also talks about the nature of soul, how the soul transforms one form to another form, or how it transcends to one form to another form. It's a lot of knowledge about soul it talks about, but we don't know. I mean, as we said in our introduction, some of the verses we cannot analyze because we cannot experience with the soul. But we can say something about this sloka, not like a complete meaning. We can handle that. But definitely, if you have a lot of lust, lot of rage, and lot of greediness, by these three elements, destroy your intellect very potentially. Yeah.
So it says like Naraka Siyadam. Is it related to afterlife thing?
Yeah, yes, that is true. Naraka Sedam means like it's like a dose of hell. So it also talks about hell, and it talks about heaven. If there is hell, there must be heaven, right? So yeah, soul cannot go to can go to this hell if you are having these kind of three elements. That's what it talks about. Yeah.
So of course, these three will be like not a good things to have in before life, like even during the life as well.
Exactly. So these are like pointed arrows, poisoned pointed arrows. I mean, if you have a lot of lust, you cannot think about any other things except that lust. If you have a rage, for example, you cannot. It possesses your system, and you have a different regulation of hormones. And if you have a greediness, also, you cannot even sleep. Greediness is basically about the somebody possess something. I don't have that one. So then you're not living your life. You are living for others.
Okay.
So I mean, forget about soul here, but as a life, these three elements are like a very potential destroyers to your very fundamental point of life. Yeah.
So since you are having these kind of feelings, kama, krodha, and lobha, it is difficult to have a nice life, and also you may not have a better afterlife. That's what it says, right? And we have to chede means like you have to vomit these things.
Exactly. So this verse technically talking about the soul. This is afterlife. I mean, all these feelings is like during the life, but the soul also carries this kind of stuff. That's what he's talking about. But what you said is exactly correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Even though we are giving a reference to these slokas, I heard that Bhagavad Gita is divided into like different yogas or something like that.
Different chapters.
Okay.
So this is a 16th chapter. It's called Daivasara Sampad Vibhaga Yogamo.
Okay, good to know that.
Yeah. And the verse is 21.